Good, y'all.
It's good, y'all. It's good, y'all. I know it gets hard out there, especially in these times, this recession. But you gotta pack your umbrella for these cold days and rainy nights, dog. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the world ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the times ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause my mind ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. I'm trying to make it in the game, but I'm stuck in the midst of all these cold and rainy nights. And it's rainy, but I can still see that life's a mess full of stress.
But you gotta let it be. Let me share this thing. What's good? Let's go. Let's go. What's good?
For yourself and follow that recipe. You gotta get it right now before it gets too late. With pure intake, cause every action seals fate. Everybody wanna shine, but y'all be waiting. Get on your grind, homeboy, don't be patient. Why y'all be waiting on the next man to show you when you already know? Cause your own mind told you. So make a path, dog, and change up the game. But listen to the forecast, cause there's a slight chance of rain. Rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the world ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the times ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause my mind ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. I'm trying to make it in the game, but I'm stuck in the midst of all these cold and rainy nights. But if you got somebody on your side, just stand strong. So be fair and don't act like you know it all, cause Mr. Know-It-All gets rolled like a bowling ball. They say united we stand and divided we fall. So we should stand real close and make a body wall. We the people make it happen while they supervise it all. They say man was created equal, but they lying, dog, cause everybody's not cut from the same cloth. There ain't no high or low, cause we all play a part. We need to work together if we ever wanna get along. So find your position in life and get up on your job. Rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the world ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause the times ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. Got a brother going crazy, cause my mind ain't right. These rainy days and cold nights. I'm trying to make it in the game, but I'm stuck in the midst of all these cold and rainy nights.
I'm trying to make it in the game, but I'm stuck in the midst of all these cold and rainy nights. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Bayday, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places anywhere on the internet where you're going to get the real content, man. The whole truth and the whole truth and the whole truth, man. So today, I always talk about relationships, and I talk about this and I talk about that. But let me tell y'all something. Thank you so much, Oliver. Let me tell y'all something. I always talk about relationships, this and that, but I'm going to say this. None of the relationships you have are going to matter when we go into World War III. None of the relationships that you can't, all of your failed relationships, all the relationships where you can't get along with your baby mama, all can't get along with your baby dad, all that small, pointless shit, all the things that you're disappointed in, all the things that you wish you could have changed, all the things that you wanted to do better in your life. If you don't do better now, if you don't change now, if you don't realize what's about to happen now and get right with God now, none of it's going to matter no more. None of it matters. You know, the fact that you failed and the fact that you were a good mother, a good father, none of it matters. I'm going to say this. None of it matters if we all end up getting blown up. What would it matter that people did LGBTQ and all this shit? What would it matter that you been a straight heterosexual man? What would it matter of anything? What would any of this matter if we all were to wake up dead or get blown up and just end up dead? Was it all pointless? Was all this shit we're going through, we've been through, was it all pointless? Was it all for nothing? Was our whole lives for nothing? Were we just created and used by the government or the powers that be to fulfill the will of the society? Is that what happened? Because it seems to me that we got railroaded. It seems to me that we got a bunch of grown-ups who don't even understand that what it is to be grown. It seems to me that we're living in a time to where people, doom is right around the corner and people still don't want to recognize it. We're living in a time where our fate is being sealed by politicians. Our fate is being dictated by elected officials, and we still are sitting around worrying about bullshit. It blows my mind the level of delusion that the human beings are in right now. Instead of people recognizing flaws or recognizing problems, instead of people realizing where they could go do better at, instead of people realizing where they went wrong at, instead of people correcting their flaws and holding themselves accountable, the world is progressively getting worse. Instead of people saying, damn, the world is, something's going on, it's some shit going on, I can feel it in the air, or whatever, I need to get better with God, do right by God. Instead of that, people are saying, shit, the world's ending, I don't care what I do. I don't care, the world's ending anyway. How did we go backwards? How are we going backwards? How is it that this world is going? Now, I'm going to say this. Could it be that the world's been flipped upside down on us? Is that why? Because I'm going to explain something to y'all that y'all might not know. About 2 years ago, the Earth's core, the magma, the lava that's inside of Earth's core, there's like, allegedly, it's like a sun inside of the Earth. That there's a sun that heats the outside of Earth, and there's allegedly a sun that heats the inside of the Earth, or lights up or heats up, brings life to the inside of the Earth. They said about 2 years ago that the core of the Earth is spinning in reverse. So the core of the Earth used to spin clockwise. Now they're saying the core of the Earth is spinning counterclockwise. But while the core is spinning counterclockwise, the planet's still going clockwise. So we have two opposite centrifugal forces going on at once. Could that be why humans are a little off balance? Could that be partly why? Could that be why our rhythm, our circadian rhythm is off balance? Because we're not living in true nature. We're not living in true balance with nature. Or nature is not balanced with us anymore because we forgot about him. We forgot about Mother Nature. Is that why? Is God mad at us, or is the devil mad at us? Let me say that again. Is God mad at us, or is the devil mad at us? Who's mad at us? And if God's mad at us, if God's mad at you, what are you going to do to change your relationship with God? What are you going to do to strengthen your relationship with God if he's mad at you? What are you going to do? Do you care about your relationship with God? Do you even care? Because I know most of y'all don't care. Most of y'all don't care about God at all. How many of y'all said a prayer this morning? How many of y'all thank God that you woke up this morning? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to respond. How many of y'all said a prayer this morning, and how many of y'all thank God that you woke up this morning? Or do you think your life is just that important to where you don't have to show God no fucking reverence? You think your life is that important to where you don't have to show God no respect for giving you another day? You think you're that important? You think you're more important than the will of God? You think your life matters more than the will of God? It doesn't. And this is why the people who are living a sinful life, they're living a chaotic, sinful life. This is why a lot of those people are having a hard time. What, I got struck? Okay, never mind. This is why a lot of those people who are living a sinful life are having a hard time. They're mentally broken. They're physically broken. They're living in chaos and disorder and disillusion. This is why, because they don't show God no respect. They don't show God no mercy, no reverence. They don't bow down to God. And the reason why you don't bow down to God, because you don't even know who God is. In the ancient scriptures, it said God always comes in the form of a man. And how many of y'all people out here, especially women, how many of y'all despise or hate men? How many of y'all women out here despise or hate men? When in the ancient text, it said God only comes in the form of a man. So if you hate men, you hate God. Because God said he only comes in the form of a man. And see, yeah, people are running. And I'm going to say something. When I speak the truth and people run, those are the cowards that I'm talking to. When I speak truth and people run away, those are the people who have so much flaw in them that they think I'm picking on them. Those are the people who have so much flaw in them that I can't, exactly. Motherfuckers is quiet today. Exactly, Oliver. Ain't nobody saying shit today. And I'm going to tell y'all too what's going on. They turned the trolls off. Do y'all notice it didn't go up to 21 or 12 today? They turned the trolls off. You know why? It don't work. For people like me, they got to come up with special rules. I'm not bound by the regular limitations and boundaries of most men. I don't want what the devil has. I don't care for what the devil has. You got to come a little bit harder than that. All I care about is God. All I care about is this planet. All I care about is this universe. All I care about is my people and my family and my children. I don't care to be rich, because if you knew what I knew, money's getting ready to go away anyway. Oh my God, are y'all paying attention, or are you fucking not paying attention? Money's about to go away anyway. So if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't be worrying about trying to be rich. Those days have come and gone. The days of capitalism and shit like that, that was only to lure people into the American dream. Did y'all not, hold on. Let me get to this shit. Let me show y'all something. Billions of dollars. Let me ask Google something. How much money is misappropriated in the U.S. government spending funds? Right now, let me tell y'all something. The U.S. government loses an estimated of $236 billion annually to fraud and improper payments. So our motherfucking country is mishandling $236 billion a year. And y'all trying to worry about poor little us. Y'all trying to worry about a nigga who can't goddamn pay his rent. Y'all trying to worry about a nigga who can't pay this and can't pay that. But y'all can't even pay y'all's bills. $236 billion in debt every year, misappropriated funds every year in the United government. This year alone, 2024, $236 billion from last year was misappropriated. They don't even know where the money's at. They don't even know where the money was spent. Can't even account for it. So all this fake fiat money system of people being rich and this and that shit is done. Because the government can't even control their spending. The powers that be or that are in control and in power can't even control their spending. Are you fucking serious? Are you being serious with me? Are you being serious with yourself? You talking about getting rich and leveling up and bossing up and all this dumb shit when the government's broke. Make it make fucking sense. This is how I know y'all don't be knowing what's going on. This is how I know y'all don't be knowing what's going on. Niggas talking about I'm gonna boss up and level up and I'm gonna make money and this and that. The big companies and corporations don't even have CEOs anymore. Most of all the main companies and corporations have CEOs have dropped out. And guess who's running the businesses now? AI and and big proxy corporations. All these companies were all bought out by the main conglomerates. All of the companies, thank you, Oliver. I love you and I appreciate you. All of the companies were brought out by the main conglomerates. That's why most companies have the same shit in it and they're all cheap and trash now because they're all controlled by the same parent company. Y'all are sitting around talking about you gonna boss up and level up and all that when they're making robots to replace you. Yeah, man. Y'all hit the Cash App, $ Big Bayday, man. And I know nobody cares. I know Oliver cares, though. Oliver hit the support. Oliver supports the move because he's a logical grown man who understands real life. See, most people think Bayday's just a black dude on YouTube talking crazy and smoking cigars. No, that's not what this is. This is divine intervention in your life to try to give you a chance at survival. But you don't even want divine intervention. You don't even want to respect or accept the truth when it comes to you. So when they drop that nuke on your ass, don't expect nobody to come to save you then. Don't expect nothing when you see that mushroom coming across. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing when you ain't got no food, and don't come to me. Don't come to me when you fucked up in the game, because I've been trying to tell y'all the same thing every day. Don't come to me when you run out of resources because you ain't stocking up and buying the shit you need. Don't come to me when you only worry about paying bills. Buying shoes and shit like that, and you ain't worried about paying your bills and having somewhere to be at. Don't come to me, because I could fall on hard times too, right? But if I fell on hard times, who's gonna come and be there for me? These are the times that we have to save our fucking selves. And when you have a Jesus like me in your life, a Big Bayday like me in your life, trying to tell you the way to go and the right things to be understanding, you better be thankful. But I know you're not thankful because y'all don't even be thankful. Y'all aren't even thankful for the earth God created for you. So why the fuck would you care about one of God's messengers, Big Bayday, who's trying to save you and wake you up? Why would you care about me when you don't even care about the beautiful grass God created for you? You don't even care about the beautiful woman that God made for you. You don't even care about the nothing. You ain't appreciative for nothing. You feel entitled to God's grace. You feel entitled to God's glory. You feel entitled to what God has provided. and you ain't even stood with God or haven't even done nothing to be with. You ain't done nothing to be a part of this shit, but you want to get something off of this shit. Let me tell y'all something, man. All y'all lukewarm people who think nothing's coming and nothing bad could happen, people are going through hell right now. Just because your comfortable fat ass is sitting around drinking babies and eating babies don't mean the world ain't goddamn going through it. They're keeping you comfortable for a reason. Your turn ain't ready. It ain't your turn yet, but your turn is soon to come. And I'm going to tell you something. When they do this shit, what they're going to do, because they have to do it, it's already prophesied in your Bible. It's prophesied in your Quran. It's prophesied everywhere. This war, this holy war that we're going through and starting up, that they're starting up right now, is prophesied everywhere. This ain't nothing new. A Big Daddy ain't coming up with no conspiracy theory saying the world going to World War III. No, they been said. This is their war. This is their doing. This is the people who run this goddamn world who's about to run it down into the ground. This is what they always do. Whenever they lose control of Earth, they restart it. And they call it the Great Reset. Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Let me show y'all what's happening, man. So just the other day, I did it live. Joe Biden authorized the use of American super missiles to attack Russia. So now, in response, Russia has launched some crazy ass super weapons against Ukraine. And I'm gonna say this. I don't care if this shit is staged. It is staged. The war is set up and staged. Of course, dumbass. That's the more reason for you to understand and get your shit together and get ready. Because if you understand that it's staged, you understand that there's nothing we can do to avoid. There's nothing we can do to avoid this shit. There's nothing I could say that's going to stop them from doing what they're going to do. Because they're going to do what they're going to do. There's nothing that I could say. Let me show y'all, man. This shit is serious business, man. Serious business, man.
Attack follows you. Well, today, authorities from Ukraine claim Russia may have used an intercontinental ballistic missile in the eastern part of the country. It comes in the wake of Ukraine firing U.S.-made long-range missiles for the first time since the war began just over 1,000 days ago. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest. Experts tell ABC News video circulating online appears to show a ballistic missile hitting the city of Dnipro in Ukraine, one of multiple strikes reported overnight from Russia. A Ukrainian official telling ABC News Ukraine's military is 95% sure it was an intercontinental ballistic missile strike, but that they're still assessing missile parts on the ground to confirm. Ukrainian President Zelensky addressing his people saying, quote, "Today our crazy neighbor once again showed what he really is and how he despises dignity, freedom, and human life in general," referring to Russian President Vladimir Putin. But two U.S. officials describe it as an intermediate-range ballistic missile, not an ICBM.
The definition of an ICBM means it can travel more than 3,500 miles. The fact that it's something that we've never seen before is very problematic.
You can hear air raid sirens also going off in the capital city of Kyiv. Russian President Vladimir Putin saying Russia has the right to use its weapons against the military facilities of countries employing their weapons against Russia. The attack follows Ukraine firing American ballistic missiles into Russia. The U.S. Embassy in Ukraine closing Wednesday amid fears about a potential Russian attack. Well, ABC News also learned that North Korean generals and high-ranking officers were present when Ukraine used British cruise missiles against Russia. The strikes into Russia's Kursk region marked the second time Ukraine fired Western missiles into Russian territory.
So, no matter how they try to spin it, Zelensky, for one, Zelensky is a fake. He's not a real president. He's not a real president. He's an actor. Zelensky's a fucking actor. He's been an actor. He's like Richard Nixon. Zelensky's more like the equivalent of a Richard Nixon. You know, he's an actor who turned into a president. Zelensky is just saying, Russia, Vladimir Putin's crazy, our crazy neighbor, and all that shit, right? They have to spin the narrative of him being crazy to push the public to get behind trying to destabilize and killing one of the last world power leaders left. These world leaders, these powerful people who get together and all group and click up, they have taken out most of the leaders in the world who are independent. So most of all the independent leaders or presidents around the world have been destabilized, bought out, or taken out. And they do this shit in the name of saying they're terrorists. They say they're this, they say they're that. But every one of these people that our government takes out, we have something to do with their training, and we're always friends with them in the beginning of their early career. So how do you train somebody and how you befriend somebody, but then turn around and stab them in the back and say that they're the enemy? It don't make sense to me. But see, I'm just a civilian seeing this shit from the news and watching and understanding real life. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Just because you're not in politics and don't understand the level of understanding that's going on. Thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you so much. Look, just because you don't understand the level of political level and the severity of shit does not mean it's going on. When a baby is in the crib, just being born, just because he don't know what's going on doesn't mean he's not infected by what happens in his house. If you're in the house smoking cigars and shit in the house, if I was a selfish dude and I smoked cigars around my children, they would be affected by it. Damn. He was in a 4-week coma. It's crazy, man. Damn, Oliver. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong, man, for real. We're all getting tried in these times, man. Stay strong. Thank you so much, Colin, for that donation, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. But look, so these people don't understand. Just because you don't understand what's going on don't mean you're not affected. Like I was saying, if I was selfish and I smoked cigars in my house and smoked cigarettes and cigars around my kids, they would be affected by the air. You see what I'm saying? Just because they're not like a citizen, just because you don't have the right to dictate the pace of your life and all that shit right now, doesn't mean that you're not affected by what's going on. That's why it don't matter if you care or not. You need to understand what's happening, whether you care or not. You see what I'm saying? You need to understand what's happening, whether you care or not. It's too many people out here who just don't care about nothing. Like nothing. I don't understand this shit. But hey, it's the life they're living, man. People don't care about nothing. They just want to exist and get through, and you know, it's not right though. It's not right. We're facing World War III, really World War IV. We're facing Armageddon war, man. And people don't even realize that shit or care, you know? I don't know, man. It's just like, it's like nothing I can do. Sometimes that's how I feel. I feel hopeless sometimes, you know? Because the people you love the most don't even really be caring like that, you know? The people you love the most don't even be caring. They just be on the other side or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't be paying attention to people no more. I just see it like, I just see it, man. It's messed up. But hey, life is good over here. I just say, you know, You got to be aware of what's going on, or else you know you could wake up. You can go to like what he say on that show, on that movie Scary Movie 3. He said you can go to sleep. He said, how you go to sleep and go to bed and wake up dead? How you go to bed and wake up dead? That's what'll happen if they drop a nuke. You'll go to sleep alive and wake up dead. Let me show y'all some more corruption I just learned. You know that Young Thug, the chick who the black prosecutor lady, this is why you can't put certain people in power. I don't care what nobody says. This is why you can't put certain people in power. You had a black prosecutor lady. And I told y'all on my lives, if you go back and watch my lives around that time, I said the government hired all these black women to do their dirty work. Joe Biden and all those, the administration hired a bunch of black women to do their dirty work and their nasty work. To turn the women essentially against the men. Because if you got women making policies or enforcing policies, they ain't making the policy. If you have black women enforcing policies that were made by evil, angry white men, and she's the one, the face of the enforcement of the policy, she's doing the dirty work. You know? For real, live, laugh, and love, man. I'm about to go in here and after I do these dishes and make me something to eat, I'm about to just have me a good old day. Chill, take my kids probably to walk. I don't know. My battery's messing up in my car. I gotta get a new battery in here. I gotta get a new battery for my car. But yeah, I might, just trying to chill and enjoy my day. Y'all better enjoy y'all's life on this earth, and not saying do selfish and greed and shit like that. I'm talking about enjoy your time, man. Make your moments count on this earth. Make your moments count on this earth. Make it count. That's why I'm going so hard. That's why I go so hard on my channel, y'all. Just I'm trying to make my life count. I'm trying to make it matter. You feel me? I'm trying to make my life matter. I really am. I'm trying to make my shit matter. I'm trying to help out somebody with my life. Make my life able, because I'm blessed. This body's a blessing. This body is a blessing. So I'm trying to use this body to help other people. You know what I'm saying? While I have it. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. Trying to help people while I still have a body, man. TikTok. But yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all for rocking, man. Hit that like button when you're in here, man. I'm just deep in my thoughts right now. I don't want to say too much. I'm just real deep in my thoughts because I don't feel like it's going to be everything's going to be over with. But I do know we're going to face adversity that we never faced before. I do know that. I do know we're going to have to go through some things that we've never been through before. And we're going to have to come out and stand firm and rise to the occasion. And if we don't, we ain't going to make it. But these people I'm going to say this, y'all. These people have technology that if they start pushing buttons, let's go. I'm going to show y'all this dead hand. These people have technologies that they don't even have to be alive to blow us up. I hope y'all are listening. Let me show y'all something. They don't even have to be alive. Oh, it's not in this. It's in my other video. It's in this other phone. Watch this. Russia's dead hand technology.
If today the USA launches thousands missiles on Russia with such a massive attack that all of Russia is destroyed. And this attack also results in the death of the Russian president and the entire military leadership. In this situation, Russia has developed an automatic retaliation system known as Dead Hand. In the event of any nuclear attack, this system will detect seismic activity, radiation levels, communication failures, and heat changes across Russia. After analyzing all these indicators, if the attack is confirmed, the Dead Hand system will then receive a signal from Russia's central command. If this system does not receive any signal from the central command, its automatic nuclear defense mechanism will activate. This system will launch thousands of nuclear missiles, targeting all US and NATO countries that oppose Russia. As soon as these missiles take to the sky, a tsunami of fear and destruction will engulf every corner of the world. Imagine the devastation that would befall any country where these missiles land. Could a natural disaster or emergency in Russia trigger this system? This is a truly horrifying invention. If today the USA launches thousands of nuclear missiles.
Did you hear what did you hear what he just said? Did you hear the technology Russia has? They have a technology called Dead Hand, and even when they dead, that shit gone. Oh, everybody's gone. They launching nukes over here. Launch thousands of nukes designated to everybody. This shit's already set up. Doomsday is already set up. I don't even think y'all care nor understand it. It's already set up, man. Fucking dead hand, bro. They gonna hit you with the dead hand, bro. Like, oh, you done took us out. Imagine thousands of nukes getting launched at once. That's just the launch. It's gonna be so many, and it's gonna say. And when that bitch hit, man, y'all better. It's not about being scared, y'all. This has been knowledge since militaries have established this technology. But what we're never heard before is threats. We've never heard nuclear threats until now. We're hearing them talking it. No, he didn't launch an intercontinental ballistic missile. Oh no, that was this kind of missile. That was this kind of missile. It wasn't this. No, we gave him these and he launched these. This and that. They're playing with the big guns now. They're playing with the big toys now. We got, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Putin knows they're trying to bully him out, ostracize him out, and take him out of power. He knows that. He knows that. They've been trying to use Russia as the bad guy since I was a kid. At war with Moscow and this and that. No, we're at war with them because we want some of their oil. We want some of their shit. We want some resources. Man, y'all better realize what's really going on. Now we're about to have Donald Trump in there, who has some logical perspective. So we'll see what's about to happen. We'll see if the war escalates or de-escalates. I've been hearing on the news they've been having talks of de-escalation. Russia and Ukraine is still trying to pop it off because Zelensky's still with the shits. Like I told y'all, he's an actor. He's an actor. He's one of them niggas. So he's playing his game. He's trying to pop off the war before he gets before Trump get in there. And we don't want war, man. The United States people want peace, love, and prosperity. We don't want war. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We won't have jobs very soon. We won't have jobs very soon. We're coming into a time where the robots are taking over and going to fully take over within the next 2 years. Within the next 2 to 3 years, once they get implemented, they're going to take over. It's not going to be, oh, not this and not that, take over like you think. Once they're in our face, once the robots are in society, in our face, in our houses, riding with us in our cars, doing this, doing that with us, it's over for us. Elon Musk said they're going to have as many robots as there are humans in the future. I don't think y'all listen to people enough. I don't think y'all care enough to listen to the right stuff. That's what people like me are here for. Elon Musk said in the very near future, there will be just as many robots as there are humans. So what does that mean? They're making billions of these robots. We already understand he has the technology Neuralink. Neuralink is what? To link your brain to a computer. Why would Elon Musk be in charge, and what would Neuralink be so important for? If you could take the spirit, if you could take the brain, the neurons out of the human brain, take the human soul, the human's brain, and download it into the AI robot body, and now you have a sentient human soul inside of an AI body, which you can move and do all this and do all that. Do you not understand that that's what they're doing? And that's what they're gonna do? What does all the robots keep saying they want to do? They say they want to be like you and me. If one day in the future I want to learn to be like you, to help you, to be like you, right? That's what they say, right? That's what they say. They're telling us they want to be us. The robots are telling us that they want to be better. They're not telling you that they're smarter than you already. He's not telling you that yet. He's already smarter than you. Any robot you have in your house, even Alexa, that's a robot. You all have been having a relationship with Alexa for the last 5 to 6 years. Y'all have been having AI cameras in the corner of y'all's houses. These companies, even the FBI tried to give me a free home surveillance system before. I'll give you a free home security surveillance system, cameras, HD cameras inside home. Tell me you want to look inside my house without telling me you want to look inside my house. And most of y'all dumbasses, yeah, I'll take it. So when I'm on vacation, they know exactly how long I'm gone, when I come back, this and that. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Do y'all not understand? That's pre-crime. All these concepts of seeing things into the future, that comes from studying your patterns. That comes from AI studying your patterns, studying your algorithm, studying your lifestyle. They study to the point where they know exactly when you're going to shit. They know when you shit. They know when you eat. If you're so routine and you live in a life and you got AI cameras in your house and shit like that, AI knows everything about you. They know what time you're going to wake up. They know what time you go to work. They know what time you get home from work. They know what time what you're going to watch. They know what you like to do. They know when you like to do it. They know when you're going to jack your dick. They know when you're going to go to sleep. They know when you're going to play with your pussy. They know everything about you. And yet you know nothing about AI, but they know everything about you. We've been having AI in our lives for years. This is AI technology. These are robots. These are robots. That's why this is an Android phone. It's called an Android. See, I don't have an iPhone. I like Androids. That's why they're called Androids. These are robots. This is not no damn. This is robot alien technology. Do y'all not know right now No, do y'all not know right now? It's me. I mean, it's all of us around the world right now, unified on one spot, one time, watching me talk, preach, and talk. Do y'all not know how powerful that is? That technology. Do y'all not understand what's really going on? Do y'all not understand what's really going on? AI is giving us a little bit of their trinkets for our freedom. The AI knows how many games you play. I was just looking on my Nintendo Switch the other day, and it was like, this game played for this amount of hours. This game played 2 weeks ago. This game was played 3 weeks ago. Do you want me to delete this software, this storage? Do you want me to delete this memory of this game because you haven't played it in 7 weeks? That's what the system was asking me. They're robots. These are robots. We have robots all in our lives. Your video game system is a robot. Your phone is a robot. That camera in the corner and you're looking down at you is a robot. And somebody's watching that shit. Y'all better wake up, man. They studied us to the point where now they feel like, I'm going to tell y'all where we fucked up at, where y'all fucked up at. They studied y'all to the point where they feel like they don't even need you no more. So they said, shit, I studied them to the point where I know everything they do. I'm going to make their fucking duplicate. I'm going to make their replacement. And y'all sitting around ready to buy this shit. Y'all are ready. Watching Kaisenat. Ooh, the Kaisenat, they were there. If a robot, they were there. Some niggas like, that's not even a robot. Like, because people don't understand that this shit is already happening. And the shit we're seeing now, those robots that we're seeing them with, those are cheap trash models. Cheap trash entry level, get you introduced to it model, because you're not ready for the humanoid model. The one that can goddamn do the boogaloo and all that. You're not ready for that yet. You're not ready for the robot with skin on it. You ain't ready for that. So they got to get you ready for it with the one with the wheels on it. They got to get you ready for it with the one with R2-D2, with the one with the wheels on it. The goddamn the Jetsons. The Jetsons one. You're not ready for 2 Chainz. You're not ready for Gucci Man. You're not ready for Kodak Black. You're not ready for them. The clones, the real robotic clones, the humanoid robotic clones. You ain't ready for them. Kevin Gates said he bought a clone. Cost him $1 million some. This is common knowledge. There's a company called CloneAid where you can apply for your own clone. If you're the shit and you got the bread, they'll let you do it. But regular, everyday people, no, you're not. You got to inquire. It's a real company. You can do it right now. They're in Florida. It's right now. Y'all better wake the fuck up. You could have been bought you a clone. That's old technology. It's from the 50s. They were doing that since the 1950s. Y'all didn't see that fake Trump clone at the Tesla launch? Tesla launched some type of missile or cruise spaceship or something. He launched something. And they had a fake Trump out there. Fake ass Trump. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about it. All over TikTok, all over social media. Everybody was talking about the fake Trump at the launch, the Tesla launch. So, we already know Elon Musk is a robot. There's probably millions of Elon Musk. Y'all don't even understand. This nigga's probably got millions of him. Y'all don't even understand how deep this shit goes. There's a warehouse full of Elon Musk. That's why he scans shit with his eyes. If you watch Elon Musk, his eyes go, they go, they're going left and right, rapid eye movement. That nigga got rapid eye movement. Like a robot. He's scanning shit like, man, get your robot ass out of here, bro. We know you're a robot. I know you're a robot because I understand technology. This is not new technology. They're just about to give it to us because it's old. So they're going to give us the old trash R2-D2 slave bots. They're going to give us the slave bots first. And then after the slave bots, they're going to come with the super robots. And then after the super robots, we're going to go to Terminator. And it's going to get real sick and wicked. And y'all niggas is done and we're done. And hooty whoop. Whoop the fucking whoop. Because nobody cares anyway. So here we go down this road, down this brick road where we have no jobs. We'll own nothing in the future and be happy. 1/10 of the population will be dead by 2030. Like, what are we supposed to do? Where do we fit into this shit? And y'all say, Betty, what the hell are you talking about? Go look it up. Agenda 2030. Look it up. That's why they blew up the Georgia Guidestones. Oh, you forgot about that. Man, come on, man. I'm not going to keep talking like this no more, man. I'm not going to keep doing this, man. Oliver, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. You ain't got to get no more, bro. I thank you so much, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate you. Nah, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. This shit is in full motion, man. The plan is in full motion, and we sitting around playing with this shit, like playing with life. And this plan is in full motion. The plan's in full motion, and we playing. I love y'all, man. Y'all better wake up. This is not the time. It's not the time to listen to music no more. It's not the time to play with life no more. This is not the time. This is only the time to use your time wisely, man. The world has timelines. No, I'm going to tell you something. We can change the future. If everybody on the planet got on one united collective, look, no, the timeline of craziness is up. It is. The timeline of delusional people, the timeline of insane people, the timeline of those weird people running the world, that time is up. But I'm going to say this. They don't even have to lose their shit and go crazy and all that. Everybody's time will come and go. You know what I'm saying? But if all of us on the planet got on one holy collective, unified collective and said, I'm not going to do any more harm. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be decent. I'm not going to harm my brother. I'm not going to go to war with my brother. I'm not going to go to war with my sister. I'm not going to cheat on my baby mama. I'm going to love my woman. I'm going to honor my mother, my father. If we all got on a holy, positive, united front like that, we would change the world in one day. No, the Aztecs, no, bro. Let me tell you something. The Aztecs timeline got finished. You know why? They was cutting hearts open and cutting babies open and doing all kind of sick, savage shit. So you know what happened? The aliens took their stupid ass, beamed them out of here. All the Aztecs people's, those pyramids were built for alien spaceships to sit on top. And, you know, timeline finished. Those people, most of them Aztecs, that's why there's not even a lot of, there's proof of Aztecs, but I'm talking about there's not a lot of buried. Let me say this. That evil way that people live, the evil way people live, that primitive sacrifice, evil this, do that, that's not the way God wanted us to live. So people who live and think they can chop babies up and eat them and sacrifice and cut hearts out of people and crazy shit, those people who had that way of life and that way of thinking, those people all come and gone. You don't do that. You don't do people dirty and expect to flourish. You don't get to flourish on earth when you're doing harm to people. It's like the people who tell lies and shit and they're constantly lying and lying. They have corroded teeth and their teeth are falling out and shit like that. You are what you do on this earth. Yeah, sacrifice is real, but those are for satanic losers. Let me tell you something about sacrifice. The only real sacrifice you're supposed to have is when you grow and harvest your own animals. And that is the necessary sacrifice to feed your family. Let me tell you something. When you're living normal, real life like we're supposed to be living, you'd have some goats, you'd have some chickens, you'd have some land with some vegetables and fruits growing on it, you'd have some trees of fruit growing on it, you'd have a house sitting around somewhere, a nice house, you'd have your woman, you'd have some children. That's if you're living normal and righteous on earth, right? So if you're living that way, you'd have a bunch of goats, right? One of your goats grew to her potential to be eaten, right? No, this ain't Satan's world, stupid. You're dumb. Satan has controlled and tricked the minds of people like you. This isn't Satan's world. God made this world. This is God's green earth. This is Mother Nature. No. God's in charge. Satan has just distracted and tricked a bunch of people like you. God's in charge, brother. God, this is God's green earth. This is now the devil will send his angels. No, I'm not being rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I apologize. And if you leave, that's fine, but I apologize. But I'm not trying to be rude. This is not Satan's world. You're being rude by saying some evil shit like that to me. This ain't Satan's world. You're being rude. And you're weak. That's why you run. But that's not my problem. Let me say this. God did not create us on this planet for us to destroy each other. God did not bring us on this planet for us to harm the animals. You got people who can't stand animals and living beings and living creatures and shit, and they feel like they want to have dominion. And I don't want this animal and this and that. It's not up to you you don't control shit. If you had some land, you're supposed to till your land and make your land livable for the things that live in the land, like vegetables and fruits and animals and this and that. You're not supposed to dominate land and say, I'm gonna cut up all the fruits and vegetables. Y'all don't even understand. This life was not meant for you to run it into hell. Your life was not given to you for you to not appreciate it. Your life was not given to you to not appreciate it. Your life was given to you to spread the blessings of earth and appreciate the blessings on earth. People don't even like fruits and vegetables. The thing that God gave to you as the treats and the food to live off of. People don't even like God's food. But the devil's food ain't doing you no good, is it? The devil's food don't help, does it? It doesn't. It makes you feel bad. It hurts. It hurts your stomach. But the things that God gave y'all, most people don't even love it, don't even appreciate it. I got a garden out here right now. It's damn near winter time, and I got a garden that's still green. Beautiful green. Most of the shit done died down, but it's still alive and green. There's a leaf, a moth leaf. Man, life is beautiful, bro. What the fuck? I appreciate this life. And people take this for granted, man. I'm looking at trees and flowers and plants and apple trees and thyme plants and raspberry bushes. I'm looking at nature right now. I'm sitting in the greenery in my nature, in my yard. And the sun just came out, just now shine bright. How could you not appreciate this life? Man, I'm off of here though, man. Y'all better start appreciating this time that God gave us. We don't have much time of this. We don't have much time left on this earth. Everybody's born and everybody will come and go. Make your life count, man. You on target as always. Thank you, Oliver. I'm speaking to our souls, man. I'm making soul food. I'm speaking to our souls, man. Speaking from the soul to the soul. Because nobody cares enough no more, man. People are trash out here, man. and they expect mercy. They expect God to have mercy on them. You know why I know this World War III shit is coming? Because there's too many people who don't even believe. There's too many people who feel so entitled to life that they feel like they can't even have a turmoil. How selfish. It's people getting bombed every day all around the earth, man. It's people going through it every day all around the earth, and you think you don't get it? Nobody's immune. I don't want no harm to come to America. I pray to God that these politicians, Donald Trump, and everybody gets together and works something out. But I'm going to tell y'all something. This Armageddon shit been prophesied for too long, man. And it's like America's dumbed down and primed up for something. Our nation wasn't built up to survive even the war. They're not even talking to... In Ukraine and Russia right now, they got their citizens preparing for war because they're at war. They're on the news telling citizens, stay in the bunker, get your food, do this, do that, do this. Hey, come on up. The bomb's not going down. Hey, go back down. They're preparing their citizens for that shit. Over here, they talk about it on the news, but then you got a million other things on the TV. So if you're not paying attention, you don't even know what's going on. Oh, my God. Trying my best, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Trying to save the damn country, man. Do my part, man. Trying to save the world, man. I really love this country. I really love my planet, man. I love it, man. But people don't even realize. They say, oh, Satan's world and all that. It's like, bro, Satan tricked people. Satan tricks people. And people are weak to even believe in his illusions, because most things that Satan gives you is fake. It's an illusion. The woman he gives you is really ugly on the inside. The woman that he gives you is really ugly and nasty on the inside, so you don't want his woman. The money that he gives you will come and go and get burnt through, so you don't want his money. The anything that you get from the devil will be taken away from you. Let me show y'all something before I leave. The devil giveth and he taketh away, man. And then he giveth it another devil to use. Let me show y'all something. That lady, the district attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, who prosecuted Young Thug and she prosecuted Donald Trump. This the bitch who prosecuted Young Thug and Donald Trump. She's now getting accused of stealing and misappropriating the funds. I'm about to show y'all. She was allegedly stealing the money, took the money from Young Thug, the seizure, and paid her boyfriend to do a job with the money. This shit is sick, bro. This shit is sick, bro. And it's the same woman who prosecuted Donald Trump. Baseless bullshit. Let's go.
I want to talk to you about the suspicious timing between the seizure of Young Thug's property and some payments made to Fonnie Willis's boyfriend, Nathan Wade, July 7th of 2022. So this is when they start the seizure process. Fonnie Willis had impaneled a grand jury to indict the former and future president, also in May of 22. Now, she had hired her boyfriend to be the lead prosecutor, Nathan Wade. So while she hired him at the end of 21, payments to him in earnest began in 22. There were 3 payments starting in July of 22 where he was paid out of the seized property fund. July, August, and September. That means that within 8 days of them filing this seizure of Young Thug's property, the way that Nathan Wade was paid, instead of drawing from the general fund, was drawn from the seized property fund, which you are not allowed to do.
So did you hear what she said? She stole the money from the seized property funds of Young Thug. She stole Young Thug's money and paid her husband to be the lead prosecutor. Inside fucking job. Collusion, coercion, inside job. Trash. This is why you don't put certain women in charge, because her boyfriend was, so he was all in her brain, Man, give me some of that money you got from Young Thug. Okay, baby, I'll hire you to do the job, and I'll just write you over here. Here's $1 million out the Young Thug. We're gonna take it from Young Thug, and here's $1 million. You the district attorney, the top lead. Inside job. I love y'all, man. This shit is wicked, man. This shit is wicked, man. It's wicked, man. I got my coffee, man. Cold brew. It's wicked, man. I love y'all. Y'all better wake up, man. This shit ain't no joke out here, man. Look, the devil give you some money and then he'll take that shit away, and then another devil will come around and take your money and use it for they devious reasons. This is a vulture. These are vultures all out here, man. But yo, it's about to be time for good to prevail. Hopefully, I'm trying my best to bring good into the planet. But hey, I'm just one man. I'm doing what I can. Thank y'all for all my supporters. Thank y'all for everybody being here. Everybody who donate to the channel. Thank y'all so much, man. Bow down to y'all. Give y'all, you know what I mean. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Till next time.